Let's talk about 12 principles of animation, as described by Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston in the book The Illusion of Life. The 12 principles of animation consist of 12 different points that Frank and Ollie managed to sum up from the leading Disney's animators' approach to their works. Now, let's take a look at the first one. Squash and stretch. Expansion and compression to give illusion of weight and mass. Squash and stretch emphasizes speed, momentum, mass, and weight. This works by deforming the object. This principle is an important principle as it helps to give a sense of pull or push force. It also helps differentiate types of materials. Anticipation. Anticipation is a preparing action to give the audience a clue about the next action. Take an example of character A. He wants to jump over this rock. Without anticipation, his action may seem weird or unnatural. Now, let's add anticipation. Before he jumps, he prepares his jump. Now, he is in anticipation pose. This pose helps the audience to understand his intention and emphasize his action. Staging is a presentation of any idea so that it is completely and unmistakably clear. It can apply to acting, setting, camera angle, and timing. Staging implies how the target audience's focus must be in full control. This is achieved by managing timing with appropriate acting and camera angle. Straight ahead and pose to pose, two methods of animating. Straight ahead is a method where we draw the first pose and then draw the next action in the next frame, completing the action. As where pose to pose, it starts from drawing the main pose and then goes to fill in between poses. Follow-through or overlapping action is the action of body parts that are still in motion when the main body still moves or stops moving. Take a look at her hair. Her hair is moving as it follows the movement of her head. This action may vary and usually comes from hair, tails, clothes, and many others. Slow in and slow out. It talks how natural movement should have slow in and slow out. Without it, movement feels unnatural. Arc. Most creature follows a circular path when they move, which is called arcs. Arc is a natural motion path. Without arc, movement looks mechanical. Meanwhile, arc helps characters move in a much more organic way. Secondary action. Secondary action is a supporting action that helps the character describe their intention more clearly. Take an example here. He noticed something in his left. Then he goes into a thinking pose. Let's add a secondary pose. After he turns, he goes into a surprise pose. Then went into a thinking pose. This helps to give clear intention to the audiences what he's seeing. Timing. In 3D animation, timing is usually how fast or slow the character moves in between poses. Different timings give different intentions of a character. Take an example of this character punching. One is punching fast, while the other is punching hard. Exaggeration. This principle is about action, poses, and expressions that can be taken to the next level. Pushing poses and expressions to be more exaggerated makes viewers believe to their action. Here we have a punch animation. Let's add exaggeration to his punch. There, all better. Solid drawing. In 3D, poses and action must always portray their weight and balance. This is also how a pose should avoid twinning. It is how half of the left side of the body should not mirror the right side or vice versa. Appeal. The last principle is about how a character should have a unique design and traits. This way, the character can stick out easily. In terms of animating, this applies to how a character's action should match their personality. This allows the viewers to gain information about the character. Thanks for watching. I hope you learn and understand the principles of animation, and good luck.